Would you believe it? He reached the
Soon
ball.
they'll be applauding.
He got hold of it as well.
All they are waiting for is one good tong from Akib Ilyas's bat. Knows that this over has started off well for his country and himself.
Was a catch for a microsecond, but then the elbows.
This is going to be a slower delivery.
Up in the air. Now there's a chance. Fielder running hard. He takes it and he fumbles it.
Would you believe it? He reached the ball. He caught hold of it as well. Young Pathum will get those high fives nonetheless because that effort was magnificent. He reached the ball. That was a catch for a mini microsecond, but then the elbows, when they touch the ground, leather pops out.
Well, yes, sir. If you were to actually manage and count the number of steps he took from where he took off and measure the distance, he probably would have beaten Usain Bolt in that 100-meter sprint.
Akib survives.
Slower one. This time again, up in the air. Will land safely between two fielders. And a couple of runs nonetheless.
Despite knowing that it's going to be a slower delivery, Akib wasn't able to middle it.
Probably mistimed it. Probably went too early into the shot. There's a fraction of a second that he took to adjust, but didn't really completely get onto the shot.
What on his balance?
Balance, or probably the premeditated mindset. Because he was already ready for that shot. Also, Shanaka announced it that he's going to bowl that short slower one. We could see it off his hands.
And the field set is also such that mid-wicket is open. This one followed. The batsman was a little quick. Shanaka just suggesting I'm still a medium-pace bowler.
Every time, as a batsman, you want to attack the bowler would want to come back with a shorter one right onto your body. That is the aggression a fast bowler should have. It's a no-brainer. You need to have that in your armory if you're a fast bowler.
Rasul Shanaka is also carrying the towel, and the towel is out. How much dew is there? Ayaan Khan's been good with taking singles, but still, it's that conversion of singles into two that needs to come by quicker. And those boundaries as well is still searching for them. 15 overs gone, 112 for 3 Oman. .37 dot balls, 25 singles, 10 times they've gone for twos. This is an excellent stat, isn't it? It just tells you how many times they've converted ones into twos. And those 5 boundaries and 6 sixes in the Oman innings. They believe the aerial route more this time around. Cricket will be discussed in every nook and corner. With the T20 World Cup coming up as well, you can expect that.
This is a sport that brings in together people from all around the globe. They speak one language, and that is cricket. Ayaan Khan.
Ayaan Khan gets the bottom edge. Oh, it's hurt him a lot. That stump mic tells us the intensity of Akila's shout. Leather can sting. Wet leather can sting a little bit more.
And if you taped your fingers, maybe because you're nursing an injury, well, then that oohs and ahs will be magnified. Right, he's looking for a change in the bat there.
First the pads, now the bat. Anything and everything for you, Akib, is what his teammates are telling. 42 of 31, he's held the innings together after the captain's departure.
Sufyan going with the bats. How many willows in their kit bags?
Well, this is why it was changed. Magnificent hit, straight as an arrow.
New bat brings in luck for Akib. And look at that. Some solid power coming through. Motored it down straight, maximum.
Just picking the length early as well. Had the room to go through. And such a safe area is chosen.
You bowl over the bowler's, you bat over the bowler's head. Two things that happen. A, it's in the safe zone. And B, you're hurting the ego of the bowler.
Yeah, first the finger of Akila, now the ego, you mean? Akila Dhananjaya, how can he make a comeback here? He was just brilliant to watch against India, I remember. Got Kohli, then Rahul, all of them bowled. He's after it himself. 2 runs will be easily taken.
That brings up the half century for Akib. Akib, swag, Ilyas. That's his half century. 50 of 33 coming in good time and at a good time. There's cheer coming in from all around the ground. The spectators who've stood up to him. 3 fours, 3 sixes and 50 of 33 delivery. Look at that strike rate. 151.52. But the job's not over. He'll have to stick around. He'll have to stick around for long.
Brilliant innings. Can he continue? He's made the most of those little lives that he got as well, but taking nothing away from him. Some of those shots were magnificent to watch. Anything short, he pounced on it. Anything wide, he smashed them straight. Akib Ilyas has left no part of the ground unexplored in this little innings of his 51 of 34. And I say little because there's still a long way to go for him.
Ayan now stepping down. Straight to the fielder. He's not happy with the way he played that shot. But nonetheless, will get a single and that'll bring Akib back on strike.
I think somebody is going to address the elephant in the room. Then Ayan is struggling. Yes, he's putting back to ball, but he's not putting it in the gap. This was the moment which got him to the half century. Raise the willow. Look at the dugout with reassurance that I'm still there. And I'll provide you the finish of this kind. Will it be taken? No! A jumping effort. The jumping effort from Charita Salanka only if he were 4 feet taller.
Well, the confidence that he had, Akib, when he hit that shot, he didn't want to run for that. Looked up skywards, knew that the ball was going. And just enough. Look at that dive, look at the jump. Wow. The effort, the athleticism, all in there, all in there. Look at that, Akib, it's not moving. That's the swag. That's the swag that I'm talking about.
Akib Ilyas has played a lot of good innings on this particular ground, knows every inch of it. Charita Salanka for the second time, I felt, yes, that was a brilliant effort. But could he have taken one more step closer to the boundary rope? He had a little bit more space to cover, but not that much time to calculate that. 16 overs gone, 129 for 3. Chamika. I think they're big hitters in the hut waiting to unleash. Ayaan Khan has got to look for the glory shot now. 18 of 22. At a stage where Akib Ilyas will also feel the pinch if Ayaan Khan plays a couple of dot balls. He's got to do better. He's trying, but the bowler is succeeding at the moment. Akib Ilyas was at the danger end. That's Iqbal Ariwala. Very busy all the time. And a thorough lover of cricket, isn't it?
Well, they all are here at the Oman cricket. Every single person who's in the administration of the game, they all love the sport to bits. Running around, ensuring that everything goes in order.
And you need that passion, isn't it? That is exactly why Oman cricket is where it is today.
This time, didn't really time it well. Doesn't have enough. Oh, he's dropped it. Ran, reached, elbow on the ground, ball pops out.
It's been that sad story for Sri Lanka today. Reaching hasn't been a problem. clinging on has been. Every time those elbows touch the ground, the ball just pops out because